Ready?
Yesterday, the world woke up to some pretty sad news. The passing of David Bowie. The impact this one man has made around the world it's not like anything I've ever seen before. 24 hours later, way more than that, and still social media is flooded with people sharing stories and paying tributes to this fallen star. One of the most interesting things to come out of yesterday was people's, especially in London, the natural migration towards Brixton, where David Bowie was born. A few years ago, just opposite Brixton Station, the artist Jimmy C had painted a mural of David Bowie, and this had turned into a sort of vigil, a shrine to the artist, and people were naturally just migrating towards it to lay flowers, to put up pictures, to share memories, and to sing songs. And the way that the art has created this place, this space of interaction, is really, really powerful. Earlier today, I was lucky enough to catch up with Jimmy C, the artist that painted the Bowie mural. He's back in Australia at the moment, so we did it through Skype, and it sounds like it's been a pretty busy 24 hours for him, so I really appreciate him taking the time. Anyway, here's what happened when I chatted with Jimmy C. Hey, it's worked. Hey. So look, thanks for taking some time. I mean, you're where are you just now?
I'm in Adelaide, in Australia, and just taking it easy here, and I'll be back in London in about 3 weeks' time.
I'm sure you've heard by now.
That I was literally, the reason why I was on the phone just then to the Evening Standard. I've done interviews, on London radio. I've been on Australian television throughout the day. I've had people in television crews in my house all day, but it's been pretty full on. And then and I'm seeing all these images everywhere around the world. It was New York Times, Wall Street Journal, television in Japan, lots of stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing.
This mural has become the shrine, it's like everyone's just naturally gravitated towards this. So the images of this mural are on, like you say, on absolutely everything. What's been the response from your end? What have been some of the comments that have been coming in? Are people crediting you as an artist as well?
Actually, not a lot of the time they're not. Which that's fine. But it's all over it's like I said, it is front page of the New York Times and say Instagram, Wall Street Journal posted it, but no, with no crediting of the artist. Yeah, so throughout the day, it was funny. I was seeing the images of the wall because whether I was getting tagged in them or something, and it was just that build up from like the first flowers being laid in the morning, and then about 10 people standing around the wall, and then just watching it kind of build up until by the end of the day, there's like 1,000 people out in front of the wall. And then there's like a pile a meter high of flowers. And I just saw a video from last night of all the people, probably from the Brixton Academy, all the way up to the wall, just the streets of singing and everything. And man, the ambience in Brixton last night must have been incredible.
Back to the mural. When did you originally paint the mural?
Back in 2013.
Was that just you kind of got a spot, or how did it come around?
Yeah, it actually was linked to something. That year we had the Bowie exhibition at the V&A, the Victorian Albert Museum was taking place. So there was also another exhibition in Opera Gallery in Mayfair who'd put on a show called The Many Faces of David Bowie, and they asked me to put in a work for that, and they asked other artists as well to do their interpretation of Bowie. So I did work on canvas for that, and then just I thought, as I was, painting on the street anyway, as I normally do, I just thought seemed kind of logical to do a work on the street as well.
When you were doing that, could you have ever imagined the events that have taken place in the last 24 hours?
No way. The thing about that wall is, what was nice is that it was embraced by the community right from the beginning. As when I was painting it, I had crowds of people gathering around singing Bowie songs in unison. There was Japanese tourists playing Bowie songs through their iPhones and singing and watching. Just even in the moment as I was painting it, it created, the response was really, really nice straight away. And there was like the people coming by, claiming they were Bowie's #1 fan, and how happy they were that I was painting it. So yeah, and the funny thing is, when I actually did that wall I talked to Morley's department store, obviously, who let me do it, and it was kind of conditional. They sort of said, okay, you can do it, but as long as it's only, they said, well, how long do you want it to be up for? And I said, look, I'll be, if it's for the duration of the exhibition, 4 weeks, that'd be great. But I said, let's just see what happens, and then yeah. Here we are now. It's still going strong.
I'd say it's pretty safe to say that's no untouchable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting. I know. I mean, here, as you know, painting on the street, it's always a weird thing. Anything can happen, but yeah, that wall it's somehow going to be preserved, I imagine. But at the same time, it could even attract other attention, like people to sort of to do stuff like put their tags on it because they know everyone's looking at it right now. So we'll see what happens. But for the time it's been there, it's always been in really good condition and it's been respected a lot. So that's been great.
Cool. Well, look, Jimmy, I understand that you are quite clearly a very busy man at the moment. Thank you for taking some time to talk to me in my bedroom with my bedroom set up. It's not quite the Washington Journal, but I'll do my best to get it out there for you. Look,
I like your style, man.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's good.
Old school.
All right, mate. Take care.
Take it easy, man. Thank you. Of course, Jimmy isn't the only artist that's ever painted Bowie. There's been countless pieces painted throughout the years, and I'd imagine we'll be seeing a few more in the weeks to come. But it just shows the importance of placement and how much weight that one space that you choose to create your artwork, how much weight that can carry. I'm going to leave you now with some images from Brixton last night and some other pieces of Bowie related art from around the world. As I say, rest in peace, David Bowie. Mission complete. He knows it's all worthwhile, he told me. Let the children